we're back with some more DC K.O. Friday fights, and we've got a big one. The end one. The last one. DC K.O. number 5.
Number 5 is alive.
By Scott Snyder, Javi Fernandez, Alejandro Sanchez, and the book has ended. We're probably going to have like at least one more of these, because we're probably going to have like an Omega issue or little bits after.
They even said that the effects or whatever. You know.
No, I mean this. I mean this, like us doing an episode. I don't mean like them going forward forever with this shit. So, what'd you think? What did you think of this last issue? Closing it out?
I didn't care for it.
I didn't. I had expectations what would happen. This wasn't part of any of it.
It was okay. It was okay, but like the way we were calling it the whole time, like it didn't seem like they were gonna go the obvious route, and then they like zigged and went the obvious route.
They zigged and zagged.
It feels bad to be faked out to what you thought was going to happen anyway. So it's just like, well, this is just a cop-out. This is garbage.
They zigged away from what everyone thought was going to happen.
It's not garbage.
And then zagged back to what everyone thought was going to happen. Just a big, haha, gotcha.
Yeah, and like, a lot of times with, like, clever writing, the gotcha feels good, because you're like, oh, good for you. Like, okay, I didn't see that coming. This didn't feel good.
I wouldn't say this was clever writing.
No.
I think clever is a strong word for what this was. This was just a little bait and switch that lasted about 3 pages between 2 books.
Listen,
maybe more.
I'm trying to be nice.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not. I'm a good old
good.
mean.
You be mean.
So, when we say they zigged and zagged...
Superman saves the day. And you're like, how? How did Superman save the day when Lex won the competition?
Superman comes back.
Yeah. What was that? In Superman? Where Time Trapper gives him the ability? It wasn't in issue 4 of K.O. I think it was in Superman.
Gives who what ability?
So, oh man, yeah, I guess it was Superman. In Superman, last week? Was last week Superman or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. But Superman, Lois, and Superboy Prime and the Superboy robot find out that Doomsday is not death, he's rebirth.
Yeah, he's life.
Yeah, he's the Phoenix.
He's got alpha energy.
Right. But apparently there is like a limit to this, because Doomsday says, like, he says he's gonna fly off and fight Doomsday, Darkseid. Then he says
he doesn't say specifically. He says, I'm gonna go off and help her or some shit along those lines.
Right. Yeah. But he's like, I have just enough energy to die and be reborn one more time. Mm-hmm. And then in this, we see him go to that scene in Clark and Lois's apartment where they're playing the board game.
That's been through the whole series.
This has been through the whole series, and we find out that is not actually a moment in time. That is
it's a pocket time stream.
Yeah, like a pocket thing that Doomsday made so he can have the opportunity to talk to Clark.
Time Trapper wanted a Superman in his back pocket in case of anything, so he created this side timeline just to keep a Superman available and safe.
But he gives him
all his alpha energy,
the last ability to be resurrected.
Yep.
And that's what happens since Superman's already dead and out of the competition. His statue form that looks very much like a Bizarro.
Yeah, it was very weird.
An ugly statue.
Yeah. Also, how was he
fired that sculptor?
Yeah.
But he cracks open and he comes back to life because he gets the reincarnation from Doomsday.
So now Time Trapper / Doomsday is dead forever.
Theoretically.
And Superman has been reborn.
Right.
And
as the Omega King.
Well, because he has that, like, the energy or whatever, he kills Lex, and then he becomes the Omega King.
Right. And he is supposed to fight Darkseid to the death, and then reshape the universe in his own.
Well,
no, that's the thing. Like, when you win, you're supposed to reshape the universe.
Right, but like they've already done that because the heart narrates the whole thing. Also, the heart, excellent wingman. Like, once the heart is like once Superman has all the energy, the heart's like, I'm your best friend. Look out for that punch. This is like he's helping him win the fight.
Wipes his ass with Batman, but as soon as he's with Superman, he's just like, hey man, I'll help you out.
You're the best.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
But like,
but throughout it, Superman is thinking about what he wants to build and thinking about the thing.
It's not even thinking about it. It's reality. and that's how he's getting his power. Is technically Darkseid is a separate universe, and Superman is another universe, and their universe is fighting, and he's getting his power from like ruling over the universe.
Right, but Superman does not impose his universe as an end result. Instead, he resurrects all the heroes, and the world is going to be a representation of everyone. Well, it's a Superman thing to do. Lame cop out.
I mean, like in their fight, Superman kind of like robo-dopes Darkseid a little bit. He says he plays possum,
right? And
he gets fought back through the universe's like time all the way to the Big Bang, and he takes all the Big Bang's energy and he beats the shit out of Darkseid. Yeah. And instead of killing him, like you said, he crushes the.
So Superman gets like 2 power-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
and then
but like,
back.
So when he became the Omega King, the Apocalypse Heart went into him. And then at the end of the book, he's like, all right, we're not going to do this, and he crushes the Apocalypse Heart inside of him. So he still has all the energy, but the Apocalypse Heart's gone. And he's like, hey, you can't do that. You can't give up. He's like, I'm not giving up. Everybody wins.
right. This is I like games where everybody wins.
Yeah.
Shut up, Clark.
And he says specifically, I'm just tagging everybody else in. And he manages to push Darkseid back for now. And the universe is as it always was. He changes nothing.
Where's my Tom Welling? Where's my Smallville Clark? Where's my Clark that wants to play football and beat the other team? Like, where's my Clark that doesn't want everyone to win?
That's low stakes.
It is low stakes, but the point of the matter is, like, in that representation, Clark was frustrated because he couldn't perform at his peak level. He had to hold himself back. And that raises an interesting conundrum of how much do you hold yourself back when you can mop the floor with your opposition.
Right.
It's just such a wholesome Superman thing to do, where he's like, I want all my friends to win this.
But like he makes the point, like, nobody should have this much power. No one should have this much say over any one thing, because it's not going to be good. Because ultimately someone's going to be like disenfranchised or left out or whatever. So he's like, the universe will go on as if it always has, and he just recreates the universe like, normal.
Like the way it was.
Yeah. And then
it's like you couldn't like erase some shit.
All the horrible things, but like there's a big splash page of like all these adjectives of like justice and vengeance and hero and blah blah blah, like chaos and blah blah blah. It's like everything's important.
It's like you're a shit Superman, because I'm gonna tell you what, like if I had the opportunity and I take that moment of clarity and I'm like, no one man should have this much power. Agreed, Clark. Agreed. You're gonna put the universe back to the way it was. Okay, maybe 98%. I'm going to remove cancer, kitty touchers. The world will never know what molestation is.
Yeah.
I feel like Superman could have come to the table with a sprinkle of making shit a little better.
I don't disagree. That's something we don't see in DC, though.
I wish Clark had a sense of humor. You just make Lex, like, I don't know, just something to fuck with him. Like, not dumb. Don't steal his intelligence.
He's not petty, though. Superman's not petty.
But he should be. Like, with the amount of shit that Lex has done to him and his family, make him, like, have an affinity for the color pink. Like, Lex wears pink all the time and doesn't know why. I just love pink!
What if he gave him his hair back?
Okay, but it only can be a mullet.
No, it's just like he gets his hair back and it just
tries to cut it off, grows back to a mullet. Tries to shave it all off, grows back to a mullet. That's just stuck. Right? I give him his hair back and like a handlebar mustache.
Well, that'd be fun.
Right?
Yeah.
You're screwed. You can't shave. You can't cut your hair.
Can't get rid of his damn thing.
I guess, when it comes to Superman being like the goody two-shoes of them all, which is like who he is and it's who you want him to be. Like, you don't want him to deviate from that. I still wish that, not vindictive or mean, but I wish there was like a sense of humor. Like, I wish he had a sense of humor.
Not like that.
Yeah, like that.
But, so everything wraps up and everyone's all happy and whatever. But Clark has to go away for a while and do something. He doesn't say what. No one knows what's happening. So, the end result of this is ultimately that Superman's gone for a while.
Okay, so here's an idea. I don't know how cool it is.
He's going to go away and recreate Krypton.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Like, I didn't fuck with anything, but I just put this back. Like, he doesn't even have to like be like selfishly motivated. Like, his parents died, they're dead. Like, he doesn't bring back his parents. He just.
I would say bring back Krypton, none of the people, and be like, hey, all the last sons and daughters of Krypton that are out there now have a place to go.
That's only like 7 people. And man, repopulating, that's going to be rough on Wonder Girl. Supergirl. She's like, no.
But he has to go do something, whatever it is. It's important, apparently. And then we find out through like epilogue style that Darkseid's like, hey, push me back, but I'll be back.
You know what's funny? They were talking about at one point. They were talking about being backed into a corner or having your back against a wall or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's when he got pushed back to the Big Bang.
Yeah, he got pushed back to the Big Bang, but I thought he was going to get pushed back to the source ball.
Okay.
And I was like, come on, where's the DC
Sure.
war? Where's the DC stuff?
Yeah.
Go, go push to your backs against the source wall and then beyond or whatever.
But apparently, out in the multiverse that exists that they're not connected to, there were other tournaments. Other characters vying for being King Omega. And then they say the words absolute crisis. So, can we get one of those?
Didn't they say there wasn't going to be any more crises
and you believe them?
3 crises ago?
You never believe them.
I'm fairly certain there was one called Final Crisis. Shouldn't that have not been, I don't know, the final one?
Nah, Heroes in Crisis, an Absolute Crisis.
But that was the final crisis for that universe.
Yeah, we're going to get to the Absolute
loopholes.
Crisis, and that'll be the last one, definitely.
Loopholes. What's only going to come out of a bad idea like more crises? More Civil Wars, because Marvel's going to have to be like, us too!
Yeah, but Civil War 2 was absolute trash.
I know, and Civil War 3 is going to be worse.
I never want to see that. No, thank you. But that's it. It was kind of an underwhelming end to it. It was like a feel good kind of, all right, I guess.
I had fun with it throughout. I enjoyed the side stories. I know more than you did. The actual event and the brackets of paying off of it being a tournament did not pay off. They fast-tracked so much of it. What was supposed to be the fun of this event, I think they stole from us. And I don't think a lot of the pairings were handled well. I don't think they were written well at all. I don't like Wonder Woman Lobo, which was a huge letdown, because Hannah and Harley was garbage. There was so much that was garbage when this could have been a very... And it was a serious... they set the tone. It was serious. They just didn't deliver on content.
It's a silly, fun idea on its face, which I think they realized, but also, very serious ramifications, which I also think they realized. So I think the balance was handled well enough to go, look how silly fun this is. And also, the universe is dying. I think the balance was there.
Not for me. Not for me. I did not enjoy the proposition of the tournament itself is really what I was looking forward to in this, and I feel like they dropped the ball with that, and I did not get a payoff on that. I'm glad I like the side stuff for the extra flavor because I needed it. DC as a whole, as much as a fan as I am of DC, Flashpoint was a really bad thing as far as my interest in DC moving forward. Every event they have had since then has fallen on its face. I hated the medals, both of them.
Yeah, that's because they're dumb.
The Night Terrors was not horrific.
That wasn't like a proper event, though. That was like a weird
it was a little weird event where they're just like, hey, here's this new villain that we're never going to use again.
Yeah.
What else was... Absolute Power.
Absolute Power was good.
Was good. Mm-hmm. This was not a win for me. Overall,
I don't think this is as good as, say, Absolute Power.
Right.
I think it's still a positive. I think it's in the plus column than not the minus for me. It is overall cool. All right, we got through it. Is leading to something else. We're gonna get another crisis out of it. Fine, whether that's good or bad. I think it was all right for what it was.
Well, I'm glad it's over because now I can just go back to reading Batman and not giving a shit about the rest of the DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
But we brought back Wally. You brought back Wally 5 years too late, assholes.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. And you're still screwing Kyle. So.
Fuck Kyle.